called this press conference, that is Goa Needs Minority Commission. Goa Needs Minority Commission is an alliance of various civil society groups, NGOs and concerned citizens that has been formed with the objective of demanding the establishment of a state minority commission. It was felt that there is a need for a state minorities commission because there are various violations of human rights, of minorities taking place in Goa, and therefore you need a minority commission, and therefore also a law needs to be passed, and a law needs to be enacted for the establishment of the minority commission, which should be a kind of law which makes the establishment of this body accountable and effective. So this has been our demand. And every day after day, we are coming across instances where there are violations of the rights of minorities. And therefore, we have called this press conference again to highlight the most recent incident where a child was, forced to speak before in a video, where a video was recorded of the child where he was made to speak certain things, and then that video was circulated, and that video again is being weaponized to create communal disharmony. And also it's a question of what is the implications for this child, what happens to him. He comes from a poor background, he lives their conditions are pathetic. What happens to his rights? What happens to him? First of all, you are not supposed to have to do a video like this and circulate it around in these terms where you kind of provoke people against a particular community. We are trying to get that community's image tarnished. We want to make this clear that actually this is not about against any community. This is about certain troublemakers who are in the guise of religion. They are propagating hate against and trying to tarnish a particular community, trying to tarnish madarsas that are functioning, which are there, which may be existing. And but the point is also they are naming some madarsa, which there is no madarsa by that name. The point is this whole attitude, this whole approach of trying to weaponize a child, force him to make a statement in front of the video by luring him, and then circulating this, and then using this to say that madarsas are teaching this, to say that this is what he learned from a madarsa. This is very deeply problematic, and it has the potential to create communal tension.
As Madam Albertina has already mentioned, this forum, this organization, Goa Needs Minority Commission, basically we have been stressing this for quite some time. You all know that Minority Commission was proposed way back in 2012 when Manoj Parrikar was the Chief Minister. Right from that time, but it has gone in cold storage. And these are the specific reasons why we feel that there is a need for this commission, so that the rights of minorities, especially vulnerable children, we have seen now, when they come from a poor background, they are defenseless, they don't have that support, and finally they get targeted. So for this reason, again we want to highlight the need for minority commission in Goa, which is a need of the hour. We have seen how in this particular case, how this small child has been, words have been put into his mouth, and he has been asked to speak certain words, and he has been lured into, because in one particular point of that video, you also see that the child is asking for something from that shop. So all these things are very much evident. There is CCTV footage also available with the police, but somehow proper action is not taken. It appears that the government itself is promoting such hate mongers to indulge into all such activities, and that is the reason we decided that we should step into this issue. And on 27th at 10 o'clock, we will be marking up our presence there, again to highlight the need for commission, minority commission in Goa. On 27th at 10 o'clock, we will also be assembling there in front of the Margao police station, demanding justice for this child. Because there was no right for any individual to record a minor and try to sort of propagate, like try to provoke hatred between communities, between different people. Like it's a very clear-cut this thing. If you see the video, so this is what our demand is, that proper action has to be taken. Law cannot be biased and tilted on one side. This is unfair, because we have seen earlier instances where for frivolous grounds certain minority were targeted. So we have seen instances. I don't have to name them. And why in this particular case the law is lenient? Why no action is being taken even after 5 days? Every day we get to hear that from the Margao police station that the person is being called, and what is the action that they are demanding for? An apology. Just how the child videograph has been taken, they are demanding that he should apologize publicly through a video, that it was a mistake. But in spite of that, even this small demand cannot be met. It will give such people all the more encouragement to do such activities and indulge into hate mongering, you can say.
आता जे घडणूक जाल्या ती खाऱ्या बांदार आणि तो भुरगो जो आसा तो मायग्रेंट भुरगो, ओके, 8 वर्सांचो भुरगो तो, आणि त्या भुरग्याक ताणें कसो लिवर करून एक लस्सी दिवन ताका कितें म्हणपाक लायलें, वीच इज अगेन्स्ट कितें म्हणटा ताका अँटी कॉन्स्टिट्युशनल अशें म्हणपाक लायलें ताणें. तर हांव कितें सांगपाक सोदतां की जो भुरगो थंय आशिल्लो, गरीब भुरगो तो पेन विकून आपलें दिसवट्टे जोडटालो, आणि ताणी असो यूज केलो की हेट क्रिएट करपाक कम्युनिटीचे मदीं. आणि जो भुरगो केन्ना मद्रासान वचोंकूच ना, ताका खबर पासून ना आपलें धर्म कितें तें, तो बाबडो थंय ताका तो विकता ताका धरलो ताका, आनी ताका व्हरून थंय लस्सी दुकाना कडेन दवरून ताका लिवर करून ताणें ताका यूज केलो. आतां हांव कितें म्हणपाक सोदतां की आतां हे जे कोणें काडला पळय व्हिडिओ तो आमकां खबर ना, वी डोंट नो, पण ताजे फाटल्यान जे सपोर्टान जे व्हिडिओ काडटा पळय ते कोण ते आमकां खबर आहा. वाय दे आर डुईंग इट वेन वी डोंट वेन वी हॅव नॉट नेम्ड एनीबडी, आमी कोणाचें नांव घेवंकूच ना कोणें हें केलें, पूण तरी आसतना हे व्हिडिओज काडटा. तर हे आमकां कळून येता की हाजे फाटल्यान कोणाचो हात आहा. ओके, देर इज सम पॉलिटिकल हेड ऑल्सो इन दॅट. एंड आनी एक वस्त म्हणजे हे जे सर्क्युलेशन करपाक लागले हेट स्पीच करून सगळे कडेन ते आख्खे वातावरण जे घाणीत करपाक लागल्या, इट इज रॉंग. आनी एक मनात एक दूख भोगता की आमचे गोंयकार न्हू जे कोंकणी प्युअरली कोंकणी उलयता ते, आनी एक मायग्रेंट भुरग्यांक यूज करून ते एक हेट पसरावपाक सोदता गोंयांत. आनी हांगा गोंयांत कितली इश्यूज आसा. आमचे आतां रामा काणकोणकाराचेर अटॅक जालो, आमचो शेल्लेकाराचेर ताका थ्रेट आयले. असे बरें जायते इश्यूज आसा. गोंय विकपाक लागले पॉलिटिशियनांचे, ते ड्रग्साचे येदोळे वेब चल्ले आसा गोंयांत, कझिनोज आसा, कितले व्हडले व्हडले इश्यूज आसा. येदोळे लँड माफियाज काम करतात. ते सोडून तुमी बारीक बारीक वस्तू घेवन हांगा गोंयकारां मदीं फूट घालपाक सोदता. वाय यू आर डुईंग इट? असले बरे कामाक तरी हे याद मरे, मुखार याद मरे, गोंय सांबाळया मरे. ते सोडून तुमी धाकले भुरग्याक घेवन धाकले भुरग्याचे स्टेटमेंट घेवन तुमी एक हेट पातळावपाचें काम करता. हे सोडात बाबा. बरे जाया, बरे मनीस जाया, बरे गोंयकार जाया, आनी सगळे मेळून रावया. आमी हे इश्यूज जे आसा गोंयचे इश्यू, खरे इश्यू, ताचे खातीर काम करया.
This is clearly a divisive attempt, an attempt to divide and distract from the issues that are facing Goa today. From the revolt that is happening against the attack on Rama Kankonkar, for the intimidation that is happening of activists, from the issues, you know, like people or Rama and various others. Today, if Rama was not where he is now in the hospital, he would have been at other protests that are happening, like against the IIT at Kodal, at various of these other issues that are burning in Goa today. So this is basically to distract from those protests also and create a division.
as a concerned citizen of Margao, and what we are seeing today in yesterday's last 4 or 5 days with this young boy is very disturbing to see that these kind of things are happening in Margao. The civil society is absolutely crumbling down, and this too is become an issue of law and order where there is no justice being given to this minor child who has been forced. He has been forced and lured by giving a kind of a bribe like how Iftiyaz Bhai said, to say these words, and the person is at large, he cannot be found. The police is saying that the mobile is switched off. If a person like Rama's attackers can be caught in 24 hours, it's been 5 days now and you cannot trace an individual who's in Margao. I think this is it's a lapse from the police department, and we request the authorities to come together and avoid such kind of instances, because this is not what we want Goa to be portrayed as. We want Goa to be together with all the religions. We are not here to politicize this matter, but we are requesting that this minority commission should be put into act so that all of us live in harmony. That is all I would like to say. Thank you.